going on YouTube? Trucking in life here one more time, guys. Guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. Today's video, guys, it's gonna be a short, sweet one. Ain't gonna be too long on this one. Just wanna touch on something right quick, guys. It's been on my heart. It's been on my heart. I don't know why I said that. It had nothing to do with the video. Anyway, loyalty in trucking, guys, it ain't there. I guess you guys might have heard this big company that shut down recently. They went out of business, and they ain't shut down. I guess they did shut down. They went out of business. I remember some years ago that I ran to this company. I used to do LTL. I used to see some of them drivers at the same companies we was at, and there's a union outfit, so they be sitting in there just reading newspapers in the break room at the customer. And I asked one of the guys, like, hey, how y'all making any money? When every time I come in, I see y'all guys in the break room reading newspapers with their feet up. And these are truck drivers. They ain't at their terminal, they at the customer. They say, we get paid to do this, you get paid to do what you do. That's what I heard one person tell me vividly. But now, some years later, the company no longer around. And I wonder why. But anyway, I digress. This guy was pulling this container, and I was going, like they say I was going eastbound, he was going westbound, right? I'm just gonna make that as a reference point. And I'm looking down at I'm looking that way. I'm at the light, I'm about to ready to make a right turn going to the expressway. And I see the guy, he's down there like at the next light, and he's making a right turn. He was going, I guess he was going south. Now he was turning to go back east, no, go back west or whatever. I don't know. He was turning toward me from a side street over there at the light. And I'm looking at the trailer, and the trailer looked like it's leaning hard. And I said to myself, somebody loaded that box way off. They loaded it way off. I thought the load shifted, right? So, well, as long as it don't lean too hard, it wasn't gonna fall over, skip it. We had many days like that, baby, right? So don't worry about it. So some told me just to sit at the light. I sat at the light, and I was like, well, let me see. So the guy turned the corner all the way. The box was still leaning, and he was out the turn. Usually, the box will lean if you bump the curb or something like that, or the load shift a little bit, the box will lean a little bit, and then once you get back straight, it kind of level out. It'll still be kind of leaning, but it'd be more so level. But when this guy was facing me, the box was still leaning. And I'm like, no, that don't look right. So what I did was, I made my right turn, I pulled on a service road, and I sat there. I said, well, once this guy gets to this light where I'm at right now, I'm gonna try to flag him down and let him know, hey, your box look like it's leaning, just keep an eye on it. Cause I don't think he driving. He turned the corner like full speed, like it was a normal, like the box was normal. So I thought it was just leaning because where he driving. So anyway, the guy get to the light where I'm at, about to make the turn down the road where I'm parked on the side. I'm kind of up a little bit, but I'm parked. So he turned the corner, the box slid a little bit, it slid some more. And I'm looking like, I got a little closer look, I said, oh no, that box finna come off. It's literally finna come off. And so, cause you know when you turn the corner, you ain't going full speed as a truck. You gotta get the speed up. But he turned it regular. Usually, I know this, unfortunately from experience. When your box is like leaning, your low like it's a little shifty, you turn your corners a little more easier. You don't turn them like you're turning a regular corner with an empty trailer that's locked down good. If you know your load is shifting, you picked up the rail yard and the load look like it's like, you see more of that trailer in your mirror than you need to, you know the box is shifty. So when you make a right turn, if it's shifting to the left, you go turn real slow to make sure it don't go falling over, because you see the load shifted clearly from the lean of the trailer. But he's turning like it's normal, like it's normal. I tell people all the time, these things right here is something different. This ain't nothing normal. You gotta check this stuff. This stuff will you'll leave it on the side of the road. Guess where he's gonna go? He's gonna get on the expressway. I hopped out, I kind of flagged him down a little bit. I said, hey man, I hate to stop you in the middle of the street like this. And cars, you know, when he moved to the side, I couldn't let that dude get on the expressway. That box would have fell on somebody on the expressway, guys. I would have felt crazy knowing I could have said something, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I said, no, that box look real suspect. This guy, guys, when I tell you, this guy didn't have a clue of what was going on with his box. I said, hey man, he said, what's wrong, man? What's wrong? I said, what's wrong? I said, man, you looking in your mirror? He said, what? He looked. He said, what's wrong? He said, look down. Look in your mirror and look down. Now imagine when he stopped, I stopped him right by the wall, so there's enough room for cars to get by, trucks to get by, but he couldn't get, he was in the street, but he was like closer, so if the box would have failed, it would have failed like on the grass by the expressway. It wouldn't have failed on no cars, because he was in the right lane, it would have failed. If a car came by, and it fell on him, it'll fell on the car. So anyway, he stopped on that side. And I had him sit right there. I told him, I said, hey man, hey look, I'm nobody, man. I'm just somebody trying to help you right now. Look at them holes. See them holes at the bottom of the, I told him look down where the pin's supposed to go into the trailer. He was about a good 5-6 inches. That hole, the hole is in the front of the, for those who don't know, I'm just trying to put some context to this. It's the front of the box right there. You got 2 locking pins in the front that goes into the front of the trailer like that. And then you got 2 back here that turns and locks, right? Well, his up front was, matter of fact, I'll just show you. Hold on, check it out. This box right here is already like 1.5 inches, probably 2 inches right here. And you see the pin is inside of there, right? This for those who don't know how this go. But anyway, this box was about this hole right here. The hole was right here. So the box was sitting out like this. The box was sitting this far off of the chassis, guys. This side of the box was like right here. If that dude would have got on the expressway, this thing would have came falling off. So nothing was over here. Only thing that was holding it together was the back 2 pins, and they was locked. So I asked the guy, I said, hey man, I said, hey bro, you ain't feel that shifting? You don't feel the load moving? Are you new? He's like, yeah man, they just gave me this load, told me to give me this load and get it out the yard and move it. I was like, did they tell you gotta check this stuff? He said, no, I thought it was locked. They said it was supposed to be locked already. I said, well, clearly it ain't locked. He said, man, what should I do? I said, man, if I was you, I would not move no further than right here. Even though you're sitting in the middle of the street by the thing, I said, don't move it, because right now it'll cost you a lot less to come and get a crane dude to come out here, a wrecker to come out here, lift it up and move it over and set it back on the chassis right, versus it's falling on the ground. Now your truck might flip over and more other people might get hurt. So man, you gotta be careful out here, man. This stuff ain't faithful. Ain't no loyalty in this stuff. Which I got a video talking about loyalty, guys, but I thought I'd share this. Like I said, guys, be careful pulling this container stuff. Ain't nobody gonna tell you this stuff, man. You just gotta figure it out. They'll give you some companies give you basic training and send you out there to the wolves. This guy didn't have a clue. He turning corners. And the night I think about it, when he turned the corner down there, it was like a double turn lane. He turned from the right lane. That means the left lane was cars on the side of him. What if that box would have fell down on them cars? He would have had more than a bad day. I just say that. So, anytime you guys get any of these boxes, man, make sure you check this stuff. Don't depend on nobody to check it for you. You need to pick up a box in the yard that a driver dropped off. Check that stuff, man. Some of these guys ride super dirty, man. Some of them don't know. Some of them do know and just don't care. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, YouTube, that's it for this video, guys. I thought I'd share this story in case you guys are pulling this stuff. Nobody gonna tell you this stuff, man. You gotta figure this stuff out. I don't know what happened to the guy. The box was almost slipped off the chassis. I told him don't move, stay right there. So I don't know what happened. I told him, he said, thank you, man. I'm having a rough day. My man said, I had left. I had stuff to do, you know what I'm talking about? But I told him, he said, man, I could just sit right here. I said, you ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. If you move this thing, man, this thing slid more when you turn this corner. Imagine more vibration you rolling and it's gonna slide somewhere else, man. If I was you, I would stay put, man. Call the big bird, call a record, call somebody, but don't move it. It's gonna make your day gonna be a lot worse than what it is right now. And I would say, what is it called? Minimize the damage. Minimize this damage by not moving. But anyway, that's it for this video, YouTube. So, you stop by for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Why not? What you waiting on? Come through Watusian, baby, hit the subscribe button. I don't know if you're an owner, operator, or you're a company driver, or a small business owner that own a small fleet of trucks and trying to figure out how to make your business grow, or what to do, or how to get that thing going on the right path, baby. I offer one-on-one coaching at the moment, business consulting, or coaching, whichever way you want to call it. You can email me at info@truckingtheLife.com for serious inquiries only. You Watusian, playing around, baby, I ain't the one. So don't even do it. Don't waste our time. You know what I'm talking about? We saving each other time. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, if you need help, email me. We'll get you going. Anyway, YouTube, hope this video was helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.